Here we are, guys, a Sunday morning stream because surprisingly I have a few hours free. I am meeting a friend later to go to the arcade because, well, he's in the area. His mum lives in the area and he's coming to visit her, and he was like, "Yo, Pixel, are you around? Should we go to the arcade?" And I was like, "Yes." Does the bear does the bear poop in the woods? So guys, this is Mega CD, and we're trying this out because the core got updated on the 15th. Today's the 19th, so 4 days ago. I want to start with Rebel Assault because even though I know this game isn't that great, it's an on-rail shooter. It was rather difficult. But I'm living Star Wars fever at the moment because I watched Andor, then I watched Rogue One again, then I watched episodes 4, 5, and 6. And then I moved on to The Force Awakens, a movie that I did like at one point, but watching it again, I couldn't go through with it. It just seemed terrible. But Rogue One, wow, I would have to say, out of all the new movies, and I've said it a few times, Rogue One is the best one out there. Now you really need to watch this stuff on a CRT because these FMVs here, they really don't look that good compared to how they would on a CRT. So hopefully I'll get some folks from Australia joining in. This one thing, this is sometimes when I'm free on Sundays, I like doing the stream there because it kind of brings in a whole different time zone. People that are like, "We always miss your streams," but here you go. This is for me. It's Sunday morning, 10:36 a.m. Let's do a little bit of Rebel Assault. I think I might press the button there too fast. Not exactly sure what is going on, but let's try this out. I do hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Or is it late Saturday night for you? Or is it Sunday evening, wherever you are in the world? I know there's different time zones. There's no restrictions anywhere. So, okay, so continue game. All right, so we're starting the game. It's going to take us through the full dandy and everything. Now, I remember seeing this game and just being blown away by it as a Star Wars fan. Yo, hope the games Zophar mentioned were fixed. Oh, okay, that's interesting, actually. He did. No, I don't think those ones are specifically fixed. So maybe I should change the title. I was lazy. So the Neo Geo stream that I did yesterday, I just copied and I just literally just copied the stream and changed a few details. So I changed Neo Geo to Mega CD and Sega CD and just kind of went with it. But that's a really good point, actually. I completely forgot about that. And a massive shout out to Zophar. Hopefully we will be doing a stream together in the future playing a game. I'm hoping it is Marvel's Cosmic Invasion. And hopefully the Epsilon, the person responsible for Update All, hopefully they'll be joining me on a stream as well with that game. So maybe we can get a few people together and get like a podcasty type of stream playing that game and chitter chatter going on. Okay. Oof. Oof. Okay, damage, critical. Okay, so we watched that intro. Let's run with another game. So there's lots of games on here. I should have the full set here. Oh, what's multi-disc? Oh, that's for the multi-disc games. All right, okay. Let's see, guys. Three Ninjas Kick Back. Let's run with that. If anyone has any suggestions, I'm quite happy to run them. Remember on this, on the Mega CD core, there are Mega Drive games. Okay, I think I need to do. Okay, do I need to do that after each one? I don't often use this core. I never had this system. So, okay. So, right. So maybe do the eject, then do Three Ninjas Kick Back. Now, remember, we can play Mega Drive games with MSU sound, which is big. Like, as soon as I run that in, it gets hit with not copyright strikes, but copyright issues of some kind. Go, Sonic, sprinkle us with your magic Sega juice. So, yeah. So we have got the options here. We will definitely explore them because I'm a big fan of the MSU1 stuff. I like the alternative soundtracks that we get. I'm going to put the sound up a bit because I do want you guys to hear it. If it gets too loud when we do something else, then maybe we'll turn that down. So Three Ninjas was just like a TV show or something because the way I see that Malibu stuff here. Okay, so this. Hey, yeah, look at that. We got Donatello, we got Raphael, and who's the other guy? Okay, the other guy's Leonardo, man. We don't have Michelangelo here, but we do have Mr. Miyagi. Okay, excellent. So this is a console that died a death. I nearly done a C64 stream this morning, you know. What was cool that you can play music CDs, and I think essentially It's one of the first systems where you can listen to. All right, okay, cool, cool. Okay, so we got Tum Tum, Colt Rocky. We're gonna go with Tum Tum, man. Why not? Why not? There we go. Oh, Mr. Miyagi, teach us. Tell us what we must do. Press the start button to skip the dialogue. I think that would be the right thing to do. Oh wow! Oh, I got an Indiana Jones moment. Oh, I jumped into that. Okay. Okay, so I have to wait for them, right? Okay. Oof. Feels beefy. Oh no. Oh, I thought I was Mr. Miyagi there for a second, man. Look again, banging soundtrack, and hope, yeah, it is quite loud. I've put it quite loud, so that's good. So we can hear some of that soundtrack. Okay. Oh come on! Why didn't I hold on to that? That was terrible. All right, you know what? Time for the next game, man. Get out of here, Ninja Kids. This is interesting. AX101. What the heck is this? So again, I need to. And then select the game. Okay, hopefully this should work now. Yep, here we go. Sonic with his little sprinkles. Hey guys, hope everyone is doing okay. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday morning for me. Oh, absolute. Guess what? I just saw that now and I'm just thinking Absalom. I've been playing Absalom. It's really, really good. And you know what? I'm like a more of a classic brawler guy than all these elements in there, and all of a sudden I played it, I've done a few runs and I realized I collected these things that would give me new moves and stuff. So I just literally, as I was so tired I was about to go to sleep, I unlocked all these new moves. One of them was like when you do your run move, at the end of the hit you can do a grab and another hit. Just looked good, so I'm kind of looking forward to playing that. But I almost did. I was tempted to do an Absalom live stream, but whenever I do a new game, it tanks more than anything else usually. And I was like, nah, I want to test out Mega CD as well, so we'll do that. So anyone that's tuning in, welcome guys. Requests are welcome. The only thing that I ask is, can we please have them in block capitals? If I can have them in block capitals, they stand out, and I could run those in here, but no idea what this is. I'm guessing it's going to be a shmup of some kind. Well, let's have a look. I really hope Earthian gets like an MSU1 remake. That would be really interesting. Obviously I do have it for the Mega Drive. I don't know if I'll put the latest version on the MiSTer yet. I've got a patch version with MSU1 with SRAM saving on there. Oh, it's 3 AM. Wow, man, I can't remember the last time I was up at 3 AM. I guess the last time I would have been up at 3 AM was maybe a time where I had to get up in the middle of the night and urinate, you know? Or, you know, where you wake up and you look at your alarm thinking, oh, I've got to go to work, and you think it's 3 AM and you think, ah, cool, I've still got a few hours to sleep. So let's run with this. I have to say that I'm going to have to turn on my CRT, right? Because I feel like this core especially just... Okay, another on-rails shooter, right, okay. Yes, it looks a million times better. But these are my buddies I'm shooting. Why am I? Let's just shoot everything in sight. No questions. Okay. Interesting. But again, looks so much like... See this core above any others? If you're going to play this, make sure you're using visual filters or you are using a CRT. It just looks so much better on a CRT. There's some things that I've gotten used to playing without like effects on, without any shaders, without any filters, and for the whole part I'm alright with them. I don't mind playing them so much. I don't always turn on my CRT when I'm streaming, for example, but yeah, the Mega CD core, a lot of these ones here, they look terrible on a modern display without any kind of shaders or effects. Definitely, if you have a CRT handy, use a CRT. If not, make sure you've got those shaders on. And the MiSTer, the MiSTer has great shaders, guys. I know people are like, oh, I've got like an upscaler. Like I think a lot of people like the RetroTink 4K where they output to 4K. They use all this stuff on there. Good on you, man. But like I for the whole part, am very happy with just what the MiSTer offers in terms of shaders. It's really, really cool. So, oh, sorry, so I need to do this way. Kind of like the splash screen for this as well. Sorry, my phone keyboard is wonky. Nintendo. Oh yeah, Star Fox. Yeah, Star Fox was good. Star Fox was probably better than this as well. So, I'm terrible. I'm really terrible at these games here, like Afterburner and stuff, you know. But yeah, I do find them, as they say, fascinating. Wicked. All right. Cool. Yeah, see, I like that. I like don't get me wrong. I think there's a lot of fanboyism with a lot of accessories and stuff, and fair due to you, all of that. But maybe I'm just happy. So if we're just talking 1080p, with 1080p, man, the MiSTer does a great job. Maybe in 4K it's different. If you're playing it on a 4K display, there'll be some additions that an upscaler like the RetroTink 4K can add. I mean, does a more 4K do similar as well? Does it offer what the Retro? Because I always see like amazing stuff about the RetroTink 4K, but I think the RetroTink side has really good social media presence. They've really kind of done that one. I bought a RetroTink, so I wouldn't have to. Oh, right, wicked. One question: how much latency does a RetroTink add, though? So when you're playing something on the MiSTer, you know, does it add like a frame or more of latency, or is it just, are we talking like a few milliseconds? Because if it's a few milliseconds, once it goes above a frame is where, you know, you're going in the realms of software emulation essentially. So yeah, not quite sure there. I mean, I've not had the need for it. I mean, I'll tell you what I do like about devices like that. So more than the visual effects, I like the fact that you can plug in your analog devices and you can have them coming out onto a modern display without doing some kind of hardware mod. So your NES, your SNES, your Dreamcast, whatever you've got, you can just play it straight out. So that's really good. Okay, so we've got 6-button pad. It's detected that. That's cool. Oh, it's always left in the frame. Okay, that's fine. I guess it's a trade-off, and which is a choice of yours. You know, it's like, okay, do you want to do that? I mean, with certain fighting games, when I was at my peak, I would feel that one frame. I would feel that one frame because a lot of the combos you were doing were 1 frame, 2 frame links. So, you know, you got your timing down very precise. I can't execute them 100% of the time. Now I can, but it's more like, you know, it's like going back to some real crazy muscle memory to kind of pull those off. Yeah, no, all good. Oh, I think I tried this before. This was... So anyone watching the replay of this stream, you may have like weird audio in here, or you might find some bits are cut out, because a lot of times when I stream stuff, we do go into copyright issues. There's copyright claims that will come on for the soundtracks. Sometimes they're legit, sometimes they're bogus, but you do get them on here. So yeah, that happens a lot. For anyone out there that's streaming or is quite new to it, what you often get, guys, is you'll get like false claims. And if you're sure it's a false claim, like I've done, like for example, lots of Street Fighter videos, and always the Guile theme, and someone claimed the Guile theme, and I was like, oh, this is weird, it's not even from Capcom. So what I do is I contest it, I challenge it, but it stays in limbo for 30 days. And these false companies, they don't come back and, you know, counter challenge. So what it does is after 30 days, you get all your ad revenue. They don't get it. But there are a lot of scummy companies that have set up these operations on YouTube where they'll take a popular song and they'll do a cover of it themselves, and YouTube's algorithm will then actually pick up their song as being, like, for example, like I've had it on Mario Brothers soundtracks where their cover of Mario Brothers, I've had it for Castlevania Symphony of the Night, their one gets picked up as the original and all the revenue goes to them. It's a real pain, and I've started challenging it, and that's a nice legit. Sometimes something will happen. Like the other day on a CDI stream, I got a copyright thing from for playing Monty Python. There was a Monty Python game on there, and that was for the video. And I was like, all right, I'm not going to contest this. This probably does belong to whatever studio this is, and they've probably got the rights for it. It was a big studio name as well, so I thought, all right, you know what, I'm just gonna. So what I did was I told YouTube, please cut that section out. So that was probably about a minute of footage. So anyone watching the replay, I'll be like, oh, let's try Monty Python, and then all of a sudden, instead of loading, it will just, well, probably give you the BIOS screen. And then all of a sudden it just cuts out randomly, and that's one thing about streaming. But streaming is a lot of fun. So the Mega CD is a system I don't know much about. Obviously Peter's here because he's gonna get some, it looks like it, you know. But no, his spider sense is tingling, and I guess Mary Jane might be below the shot. No, she's not. So all right, there you go and get out there. So this is the Mega Drive game, right? Spider-Man versus Kingpin, but they've added all these videos to it because, hey, that's what the Mega CD does. It lets you add video to stuff. It lets you add better sounds, CD quality sounds. So a lot of stuff happening here. Look at that, Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Is his real name Peter Pan? Look out. Okay. I remember that. On a game that I used to love this game, and I don't know how well it's aged now though. Can I not? Oh yeah, I can punch it. Okay, the police aren't after me yet. Okay, look at that. That nice young man. Yo, Essential Nonsense, good morning to you, buddy.
It's a good thing you came along when you did. You're the best friend this city ever had.
There you go.
You're on our side.
I was just doing my job, officer. Happy to be of help.
Young man. If anyone from the UK watching, if you know Harry Enfield and Friends, young man. Young man.
Yes, ma'am.
Lovely, wobbly, randy old ladies.
Spider-Man?
That young man is a real hero.
He
Mm-hmm.
certainly is, ma'am. I don't know what this city would do without him.
Let's see what's on TV.
So like this intros that has been given here. Here, good morning, Essential Nonsense. I see a message got retracted there, but it's back. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you said good morning first, unless there was a typo or something in there. I didn't notice it though. Or I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Suppose he's up to now.
Whatever it is, it's bound to be bad news for New York. And for Spider-Man.
Fellow citizens of New York, it is my painful duty to make you aware that a monstrous crime has been perpetrated against us.
Oh, he's gonna blame Spider-Man for something. I can feel it. My pixel
Come to my attention.
sense is tingling.
Spider-Man has turned renegade against the forces of law and order.
Hey, that was back when Jonah had everyone convinced I was a crook. And I didn't hurt those cops.
He is perpetrating one monstrous crime after another, all across our city.
But I never did that.
Okay, no, everyone's all right. Good morning, everyone. I didn't really notice anything there. Good morning, all. Good morning, everyone, which you're addressing everyone. Absolutely fine, man. Your English is fine. I actually thought you were from, you were going to be from London or something. Nah, all good, all good.
I certainly never did that.
I am offering
Oh, look at that. I love the little VHS line up there. You see that?
$1,000
That was really cool.
for Spider-Man's capture, in hopes that he can be forced to reveal the location of the bomb before it is too late. We must protect ourselves from the super criminal Spider-Man.
Peter, what are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do, Peter?
It'll be a bomb. It'll be Kingpin's doing. I'll have to find it and disarm it in the next 24 hours.
But the police are going to think
Spider-Man never gets any. You know why? Because every time he's about to do it, something happens. And, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. Not with great power comes great pleasure.
Of Spider-Man.
Consider it done, sir.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Well, look, if you're ever in the UK again or in London, just hit me up. Give me a shout, man. I'm always, I've met a few subscribers, viewers of the channel. You know, I'm quite happy to meet and grab a coffee or go to the arcade or grab like a munch. Absolutely fine. And the reason for that is because everyone has the same interests as me. So like a lot of my real life friends, they're not into gaming. The one I'm meeting today he's the one that got me into MiSTer. So I'm going to go to the arcade with him later after this stream and see if the wife needs anything. So, but yeah, okay, we're going to go. Okay, we're going over to the Spider Jizz. But yeah, so that's absolutely fine. I was supposed to be meeting a subscriber of the channel as well last week, but they didn't have time. I told him, I gave him my availability. I said, look, just give me a shout, no problem. We can meet up for a munch after work. But unfortunately, I think the dude was busy. I don't like being in the police, but I gotta do it. Oh, I thought you could stick to the wall. Oh man, a little kid there. Hey, let's just call Spider-Man stuff. Can I? Nah, I was hoping to spider skate. Alright, let's try something else. Arkanoid the Soul. Okay, that'll be interesting. Oops, forget again. Okay, a little bit of Arkanoid the Soul. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. If you're watching, we're doing some Mega CD, as I like to call it. No, so Mega CD as I like to call it. But other people call it Sega CD. I guess that's the USA way. Do you have Microcosm? Yeah, no worries, man. If it's out, I should have it. Absolutely. I think I've got the full set. Yeah, do you know what, Essential Nonsense? Once you've lived in London and you've been everywhere, it becomes like a big workplace. So, you know, I'll go around and I'm like, okay, here's cool, that's cool. But I guess which city are you from? Which country are you from? I bet if I came there, I'll be like, wow, it's amazing. And you're like, yeah, for us, it's just Tuesday, you know? But yeah, let's have a look. What was the game name? Microcosm. All right, let's have a look at Arkanoid. I wonder how will it play. See, Arkanoid, first time I played it was, I played it on my Atari 800 XL on a joystick, but on my uncle's Atari ST, it played really well. It's a game you need a spinner or a mouse for or something. Let's see what this is. Oh, look, we got ourselves a shmup. I love a bit of arcade action. I hope it's a shmup. Yeah, it is. Oh, nice. Oh, love it already. Oh, you can change the speed. All right, okay. Let's go. Okay, we'll go with 2. I like this game already, you know. Again, looking at my CRT and playing it a bit. Oh wow. I don't know if I like that fire though. I kind of want a fire ahead of me as well. Nice. Nice. I like the cloud effects as well. Look really, really cool. There's one thing in shmups, when you first play, you think, oh, am I going to crash into that tree? But it's part of the background, you know? Like that there looks like it's something I will crash into. Yeah, well, it is. Oh, I thought that was a power-up. My bad. So they've given it the soundtrack, man. Okay, let me see if you can crash into the environment. Absolutely, you can. You know, there's some shmups where they're generous, you know, like you can't crash into the walls up there. And we're underwater now, man. I think they've got Steve Vai guitar for this, man. I do like those, I do like this shot that we've got here. Guys, remember, don't go chasing waterfalls. Okay, let's do a microcosm. There we go. I don't know what this game is, so I do love getting into stuff blind. It is always fun. Hey guys, just oh, I'm from Belarus, but I lived and worked in the Netherlands for quite some time. Oh, okay, you get on with Anime Otaku, man. Especially if you can speak speak the language. Anime Otaku is a native Holland or native guy from Netherlands. So let's run with some Mega CD. Oh, okay. Oh no, I thought I was going to say it crashed, but it doesn't look like it did. Oh, it's a Psygnosis game. Okay, interesting stuff. Let's watch the intro. Ah, Dutch then. Yeah, there you go. Dutch. That's the language. Absolutely superb. Okay, what is microcosm? Am I going to have some micro kind of orgasm? Psygnosis, they were more known for computer games, right? I know this more from the Amiga, Shadow of the Beast being like probably the most famous game from them. That was Psygnosis, right? My Dutch is rudimentary, to be honest, but you can just okay, get by speaking English. That's true. Anytime I go to another country, wherever I go, I can just, like you say, get by with speaking English. I mean, you can't go everywhere. I remember going to Italy. That was one place where when I went to like these small towns and villages out there, not a word of English, man. I remember ordering food at a restaurant. I had to kind of draw what I wanted in order to get what I wanted. But why is this not starting? Am I doing something special here? All right, let me start the damn game. Yeah, so when I went to Milan, everyone there was speaking English. I remember asking for directions, and I was like, look, I'm looking for this place, and like, you know, someone was speaking like really good English out there. Can I start this game? What the hell's going on? I feel like I'm stuck in a loop here. What the? Guys, there's something up with this. Let's why am I playing it? Dude, tell me, ATS or ATSZ, is this like, so we're doing Mega CD? Do I have to, I don't know how to start this game. I've pressed start a few times. Right, so let me press start on the title screen. Document ends, log out. And it just keeps taking me through this loop. What the heck is up with this? Come on. Let me run this game. Oh guys, as well, let me know what the ad frequency is like, because I have monetized this video, but I've chosen to have the lowest amount of adverts visible, which I'm hoping is maybe just an advert when you first come in, and then after that you don't get interrupted with any, because you can put like, the default is like moderate, and then you can set it to really aggressive as well. So I usually tend to do it, I usually leave it on default, and then sometimes I'll just put it on really low, like I did for this one. So hopefully not being spammed by like a million adverts. Let's yeah guys, I don't know what's going on here. I give up. I don't know what is going on with this game. Don't see. Oh, okay. Oh, wicked. I kind of want to go premium as well, you know. I do want to go premium, but I just try and cut. I try and cut all like, I try and cut every subscription charge, you know, especially when like Netflix just kept going up, and then I was paying for Disney Plus, and I think the only one I'm paying for now is Prime. So I ended up just ripping my videos and my kids' stuff and just putting them on a Plex server, so anyone from the house can access it. Mortal Kombat. So Mortal Kombat, I didn't actually realize like the game itself is laggy. I always thought it was like bad emulation when I used to play it, but the actual game itself felt really laggy, man. I was like, wow, was it really like this? Ah, okay, there you go. So that's yeah, stuck in a loop. It doesn't play, and that goes because I pressed start and it just kept going through, running through that loop. There we go. Let's do some MK. So the MK Legacy collection is coming out soon, isn't it? Let's go. Hopefully the buttons are as they should be. I feel the sprites feel a bit smaller in this game. trying to work out how to do the sweep. Okay. Okay, weird. I'm trying to do the move. Is it your first? Oh, Android Assault, one of my favorite. Yeah, we can try Android Assault, man. I'm going to lose a Sub-Zero here. I was trying to do the arcade combo. But I'm pressing all 6 buttons to do that sweep because it doesn't... Okay. Is anyone playing like the latest Mortal Kombat 1? I've been debating getting it, but I don't really want to learn like a fighting game from... It's difficult. It takes a lot of time to get good at fighting games now. Hadouken! Okay. Fatality. Remember seeing that in the arcade for the first time? Okay, Android Assault. Let's do Android Assault now.
Fatality.
And Android Assault. Let's, oops, always forget. Here we go. I'm probably doing something wrong. There's likely a better way to load stuff. That's a lot easier. I do like that intro for well, you know, with Sonic and the Sega, and he splashes his Sonic finger juice on everyone. Ah, okay, yeah. Super Station 1 Wicked. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I should be getting a review unit to test out, and a friend of mine is going to lend me some physical media to test out with the Super Dock. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. That should be a lot of fun. That should be a lot of fun when that happens, when that comes out. I look forward to testing it, man. I wasn't that hyped about it. I remember, you know, thinking, well, it's only going to be a MiSTer. Do I really need to have it? It's going to be a MiSTer. It's just shaped like a PlayStation. But then all the extras and everything it started doing was just like, wow, this is actually smashing it. I have got PlayStation 1 and 2 controllers, so that'll be handy to plug them straight in there. Really, really good. I'll likely take so for the Super Station 1, I'll likely take I'll take it to my work maybe and just use one of the conference rooms there. It looks really, really nice. It will look like a studio by the time I do it, rather than the limited space I have around the house. If I have to like film something, I have to take it and put it on my kitchen table, set up a tripod. Kind of have to make sure that no one kind of walks into the room. Everything in there. The biggest for me is SSD and CD drive, right? So yeah, you can put an SSD in there, but honestly, a SD card is fast enough, unless you obviously want to go 2280 and buy yourself like a 2 terabyte one, which I think's the most cost-effective one, because a 2 terabyte micro SD card, even though cheap, they're not. Yeah, they're not cheap. A 2280 will be cheaper for sure for 2 terabytes. But then I guess the thing is reliability. I've definitely had like a couple of micro SD cards crash on me. In fact, for the Analog Pocket, I bloody had one crash just before a stream. So I had to use like my backup memory card, which luckily had that core and games on it that I was doing. And that was just before a stream. It drove me bananas. But then after that, even though I know you don't have to, man, I always save eject, man. Always save eject. All right, okay. Let's go with this. Okay, I kind of like the intro for this. Again, rocking it on a CRT, looking really, really good. Guys, just want to say, if you're enjoying this stream, then press that like button. It helps out. Oh, okay, we ran this. Is this under a different name? This was a different name. It wasn't. Oh, yeah, it was a different name, man. Anyone know? Well, that must have been the same game that I loaded. Never mind. I do like it. I do like the power ups on this. Oh wow, nice. And again, like every game on this system, this one especially reminds me, it just looks so good on a CRT. Good shmup, very, very good shmup. It's interesting how you can change the speed though. That's quite unique. I think 3 is a good speed. 2 or 3. 4 super fast, 1 super slow. Oh, I've turned into a robot. How cool am I? I mean, I don't know what advantage is this robot gonna have. Okay, if I don't fire, it lets me do a charge shot. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know, I think I prefer just to hold down the fire button, man. So the disadvantage of the robot is you're going to be a lot bigger. Does he do a charge shot? I want to see what a charge shot is like. Oh, wow. I kind of prefer the 360 charge shot. Oh, okay, that's cool. So that means when you're the robot and you get hit, you turn back into the spaceship. So it's almost like you get an additional hit. That's fair enough. So because it's like, what's the point of being the robot when your hitbox is going to be a lot bigger? Surely you just want to be, you know, you're better off being the ship. But no, that makes sense. Just trying to see if there's anything up there. That's interesting, where you have to let go to charge up your fire, and it gives you incentive to, well, not fire all the time. Can I destroy the building? No, okay. I thought I'd done that hole with my fire, but I didn't. Okay, I think we're on a boss fight. Oh, what? Oh man, look at that. That's a bigger robot than I. And... okay, here you go. Oof. Bad move there from me. And okay, let's let's run out. Oh, Batman Returns. That's the arcade game, right? Let's check that out. Oh, no, sorry, no, that was Batman Forever was the arcade game. That's on the Saturn. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Should we have a look at Batman Returns? Hopefully there's a fun time with Batman. Thank you everyone that did press the like button. It really is appreciated. I don't like to choke people down with it, but apparently it helps. Apparently it helps. I sometimes watch those, you know, how to get more, like how to make your videos more popular and all of that. I don't know all that stuff. I don't really try all that stuff. People are like, oh, do this, do that. This thing here, fix the algorithm. I'll tell you one thing that I have found is if you make content that people are interested in, they'll watch it. You know, above and beyond all these tests and things that people go and, you know, they're like, oh no, it's holiday season, people aren't watching as much. If I've got a video on a hot topic and I know it's hot and I'm like, wow, I can release it at 6 a.m. in the morning and people will watch it. And if I've got something that I've spent a lot of time on but it's not a hot topic, yeah, it will just tank no matter when I drop it. That NES accuracy one, man, that one I did actually expect that to do better. That took me like altogether, it took me a long time to make, man, to get everything, put it together. Lots of other people helped me out by giving me, by filming their setups for me. So in the end, I had like 22, I had like 25 actually, but some stuff changed, or the results were the same, so I didn't bother putting them in there. For example, like, I had like, when I filmed it, I had some for the MiSTer main NES core, which was scoring 114, but during me making that video, what happened was it got updated, so the MiSTer main core scores like just the same as the unstable core, so I had to take that one out. So I remember the first part of the video that I did, I was like, I'm testing 25 systems, and then by the time I got to the second part of the video, on the tier maker part, there was 22 systems left. So I'm actually surprised no one pointed out you said you do 25 systems, and then I would have pointed out that yeah, some of them weren't relevant anymore, so I decided to take them out. Because initially I was going to show the MiSTer running unstable and stable to show the difference, to kind of encourage people to go on Stable if they want to try it out. But by the time I did the video, Stable was as good as the Unstable, so there was no point telling anyone add up. It was just hit up their tool and you'll get it. So, but you get that sometimes with videos. Do you know what? Essential Nonsense, I really wish if it did. I'd love to be doing this full time. I'd love to be doing the website, and I'd love to be doing the website and the channel as a full-time job. Unfortunately, it really doesn't pay. I'd say all the work that I do likely equates to 10% of the wages for my day job. So I can't give up the day job. I really do hope that in the future some moves are made, something can happen, or just something happens where it can pay off in a big way. Like I like doing this, especially the live streaming. The live streaming is amazing because you get to speak to like-minded people. You're kind of engaging. It's a lot of fun. The video side of it, the weekly news video has actually become a job. That feels like a job, but I've got actual sponsorship for that, which I get paid for. I've actually got a new sponsor of an upcoming FPGA project, which I can't disclose at the moment. It's going to be big. It's going to be very big. It's got some really good people behind it, and but they've as it stands now. Look, dude, I can't say. Yeah, I can't really confirm or deny anything, to be honest, at this moment in time. Like they tell you, like the police tell you during an investigation. But that they're so confident in their product that they've actually just bought the space even without advertising yet. So during that kind of no, when the time's right, we'll do it. So obviously there's little perks like that I get, and that does help out quite a bit. But yeah, I would love to do this full time, and if one day between the site and the channel it gets to a point where there's enough coming in, or even better, like a bigger organization comes in and says, look, we want to buy this and we want you to take care of this FPGA and retro side, you still kind of have the artistic side of it, the content side of it, what you're gonna post and share, but you're part of a bigger organization, then I'll go for that if that could be my full-time jam, because it is quite difficult juggling a full-time job, family health issues, and all this stuff in between. I literally start working on the bus to work. Like on the bus to work, which is around 45 minutes, I start working. I'm doing articles, I'm doing stuff there. Then at work during all my breaks, I've got my laptop, I'm working on stuff. I've got a mobile set up. If there's any big news, I'll cover it on a break at work, put out the video. Then I'll usually come home, see the family, and then I'll spend, if there's something I need to do, I'll spend an hour to 2 hours working on that in the evening. Some days I literally work from when I wake up and when I start on my journey to work, and my journey back from work I don't work because I get the underground, it's quicker. In the morning the bus is fine, and that's the time, that's leisure time. So that means for about 25 minutes or so of the actual journey time, maybe 30 minutes, I can actually watch something, and that's where I've been watching Andor and all that stuff. And then when I'm eating at work at lunch, that's when I'll watch something as well. So, but I'm not complaining. I have to keep busy all the time. If not, then I'll be just playing video games. I'll be trying to squeeze a little bit of time to play what's that game, Absalom. Really like it, like the game a lot. Don't know what I'm doing in that, really don't, but I do like it a lot. It's a brawler with rogue like elements, and you go through, you get power-ups, you do another run. Okay, let's fire away here. So yeah, man, it's cool. Hopefully, I'm hoping, it'd be nice if it turns into something. If it doesn't, then hey, you know what, I'm having fun trying. Who knows, a year or two now I might go more into corporate with a project. I've met a lot of very talented developers, and even with some of them, I've spoken and we've discussed going down a corporate route with something completely away from gaming, where we can essentially make a product for the corporate world, like software that will help businesses. But if we do that, then that's something that can be our bread and butter, something we can invest time into and everything. And then, if that should take off, because that's not video gaming, it's business, it's stuff that people will like. I use a lot of different systems at work, and it'll be something like that. Yeah, Absalom's very nice, very, very nice. So yeah, so it comes down to, we may go, you know, a few years down the line, I might go, okay, you know what, this is never going to be, this is always going to be a hobby. It's never, it's nice icing on the cake. You know, when I get the YouTube ad revenue, sometimes I just give it straight to my wife. She feels happy. She'll be like, you know, it's a decent, it's not a bad sum, don't get me wrong, it's not bad. But not worth the time I put in. You know, if we're talking the amount of hours I put in and what I get, I'm way below minimum wage, man. It will be against the law. But yeah, maybe something in future, go something a little bit more corporate and completely away from gaming, and then just do this as a vice. And if that goes well, just then do this full time as a hobby. You know, provided it can pay. Oh, I'm going between dinosaur legs there. So this is Cadillacs and dinosaurs. So this is definitely, the focus is more on the Cadillacs here. I can imagine them having a boardroom meeting and saying, you know what, we need to focus on the Cadillac side of Cadillac and dinosaurs. So there was Chuck Rock and Chuck Rock 2. And I remember this was Virgin. I think Virgin published this. I never remember this game being great. I remember it being advertised and I remember it being seen everywhere, but I never remember it being a great game. It was like a platformer with a caveman with a big belly, and maybe this is one of the ones that doesn't work. I think I'm gonna have to change the title after to, you know, as good as it gets. I might just have to change it to something else. It is a good playing experience or something. But that's what happens when you, so YouTube, when you're doing a new stream or doing a new video, you can use the settings from an existing one. So that makes a lot of stuff easier. So especially, so you've got your defaults that you've got here. So the names of all the patrons are in the chat. That they go on in every video. But then if I go use another video, use all the settings from that. So for example, the weekly news video, use that. But all I'll do is I'll change the timestamps in there to match the new video. So yeah, I've gone there. Wow, look at that. The placing of those melons or whatever the food on that tray. Superb. All right, let's go with this. What's Chuck Rock saying, man? Just gonna take a sip of my drink.
Gadzooks, you scary gridder, the local weirdo in them there bushes.
Very Flintstones inspired, right? Can we start the game? Oh, we can. Okay. But sometimes I don't like it. It doesn't let you play. Press start. Yeah, I want to play more. I'm looking forward to more FPGA product on the market soon. Yeah, there is stuff coming. There's a really good project, one that I believe strongly in, and even though it's going to be a commercial project that's sold, the team behind it, their main objective, believe it or not, isn't exactly to make money. It's more of a hobby project. The Replay 2 is one like that as well, actually. I hope that project does well as well. But it's going to come to a stage where whichever next gen comes first and starts gaining momentum, that's likely going to be the one that's you know, if it comes out, developers start getting interested on there, then anything else that comes might just be getting the ports of the other things. Oops, sorry, I thought it was spikes, but yeah. I'll get the heart. So he hits them with his belly. Yeah, never fought great. I think this was out for the Amiga as well. I think I had this for the Amiga, quite on. No, I thought I could. I mean, surely you would think smashing your belly into an egg will smash the egg, but clearly not. Hey, fetch a ride. Yeah, not really a great game. Oh man, this one might be prehistoric. What was it? Prehistoric? A lot, yeah, cool. I mean, you can't go in with a jumping belly. Look at that. That thing is just floating on you on an invisible platform. Okay, I managed to. Right, I feel like we need to play another game now. Let's go, guys. Anything out there? Let's see what's. Oh, Final Fight CD, that would be a good one. I like my arcade games, and why not this? I have to send this a special thanks out to Moro Xavier as well, man. The guy that's brought Final Fight to the Mega Drive. They were actually, I saw a tweet from them where they were saying that they've made it now where they've got an exclusive one-player mode, which means you can't just drop in as two-player. If you're just going to play one player, no one's around. But what that does is it frees up certain memory, or a certain amount of memory, which means they can have like, it can be a better one-player experience. Okay, this is interesting. It's got a completely different intro. I mean, I actually really like the intro, and I like the original soundtrack as well. Okay, this is really interesting. I've played this before, but I'll probably press start as soon as it started. I mean, I like Final Fight, the original CPS1 intro. The soundtrack is banging as well. Da, 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 da. And then the laughing and everything as well. Completely different. Okay, so that's from the original.
Mike Hager here.
Mr. Hager. So pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice.
I believe you know who I am. Don't hang up. We have a little business proposition for you. Your daughter for your cooperation. And we'll throw in the regular monthly bonus to your salary we offered before.
What? What happened to Jessica? Who is this?
Not so fast, Mike. Turn on your TV.
What are you going to see?
You son of a... What have you done to her?
Wow, they've proper changed the intro for this, man.
Enjoy the opportunity. Listen to reason, man. Why make your job difficult? Just let us do as we please, like the mayor before you did.
Someone likes 9 Inch Nails, man. You got Nin Nin twice there, man. Nin Nin, 9 Inch Nails. Okay, let's press start. Oh, so it had a time attack in here as well. Okay, so loading screen here. Okay, so you have less people on screen here at the beginning as well. See, growing up, I always preferred Final Fight to Streets of Rage. And when I got older, I started, especially Streets of Rage 2, I really started to like that a lot more. I think after this, should we do some we do some Mega Drive to Mega CD conversions? We'll do one life for this, or the stage, if I manage to clear it without losing a life. Definitely not as many characters on screen though for the Mega Drive. I think that got changed in Morrow Xavier's version, which is for the Mega Drive and not the Mega CD as well, actually. Trash, I swear his name was like Damien or something. Am I dead? Okay, life deaded. Let's have a look at some MSU1 stuff. So I think I want to have a look at this one first. This is one of my favorite ones out there. So this is one of the best ROM hacks ever, guys. Absolutely ever. It is amazing. Absolutely love this one. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, and this is called Shredder's Re-Revenge. It's a hack of Streets of Rage 2, but it imports assets from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. And a big shout out to Andy D, man. Andy D is the one that done the MSU1 conversion. Can't remember who done the original ROM hack though. Look at that, look, you got Kerrang up top. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Like, this for me, when this came out, I think it came out like a couple of years ago now, was ROM hack of the year, without a doubt. This one, and there was another one, there was two that I liked that year. Or if they were different years, then they were the ROM hacks of the years. One was this one, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Re-Revenge, and the other one was on the Nintendo DS. It was, I think it was Order of Ecclesia, but it used the Contra sprites in there. But man, it actually turned it into Contra. You went around shooting like you did in Contra, but you're playing a Castlevania game. I probably got it, a video of it on the channel. I was so impressed by it. And what's really interesting is you can't like pick out of your character. You have to patch it for that character. So if you want to be like Bill or whoever, or Lance, you have to patch it. If you want to be the wolf from like Contra Hard Corps, you have to patch it to be that wolf. So it was really good. So look over here, look, it's got extra characters. You got Mikey, you got April, Splinter, Leo, Donnie, what's he called? Casey, yeah, Casey Jones. Yeah, so hold on, where was Raphael? Okay, Raphael's here, yeah. Okay, I don't know which one to go with. I really did like April in a normal game. But let's have a look, she hasn't got a lot of power. Let's go, who's a kind of all-rounder? Nah, I don't want to go Leo. Leo's always boring. All right, we'll go Donnie today. I don't think I've ever picked Donnie, but this is amazing. So it's got the soundtrack. You're gonna like the soundtrack. Let me turn it up just a tad. Don't want to get hit. Oh, he's really slow. So they don't have a back attack anymore. Let me put the sound up a bit more. Will you find folk at home so you can hear it? So this should have some of the sound from Turtles, TMNT2 Turtles in Time. So they've replaced the back attack with this, with an aerial attack. So you don't have a back attack in this. But this literally is another game. It borrows from Streets of Rage 2, the engine, absolutely brilliant hit detection, but this is the Turtles game. Look, it's got all the enemies in there from here. You can't pick up knives and weapons in this either. And guess what the food's replaced by, guys? Guess what the little apple's replaced by? Oh, that's nice. He's got a back hit there as part of that combo. That's cool. There you go. Pizza time. Hey. Look out for the knife. You can't pick it up, but they've done a really good job of it as well. Really good run animation as well. Do you know what I'd really like? I'd love when Marvel's Cosmic Invasion comes out, someone does like this, gives it the same treatment as this. And this is not a small job, you know, this is a big job, a true work of love that someone just worked on. And it's just nice to give it that Mega CD treatment as well, so you can, because this here, when you play this with the Streets of Rage soundtrack, it sounds off. And the one on the Mega Drive where it's got an alternative soundtrack, it sounds okay, but it doesn't sound as good as this one. Oh, I haven't got to look at any specials yet. Look, you pick up the pipe, it just flips down there. So there you go. That's one of them there. That's forward. That's the neutral one. very, very interesting. Absolutely love this. And anyone out there, you should definitely try this out. Just try the normal Mega Drive one out as well. It's just called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Re-Revenge. So Re-Revenge. Oh man, I always forget those things blow up. Need to get a pizza. And that was a big pizza. They should have had like a full pizza there, one that gives you full health back. Like that elbow he does there as well, looks really cool. I remembered that time. I'm trying to kind of get to one of the bosses, man. That's what it makes it look really, really good. Just to show you the amount of like love and effort that's gone in here. Look at that from Shredder's Revenge as well when they're doing those sit-ups. Okay, is it the boss now? With a little bit of walking before the boss. No, we're on the boss. This is what we're going to do. Look at that. Rocksteady is the boss. Absolutely super duper. And if anyone notices the soundtrack, it's from the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. It's the when you fight Rocksteady. Okay, we've done it, guys, but there you go. What a great one to try. Spinning grooves. It should be worth your weight. An amazing device. Shit, what to do? Yeah, the Superstation one's looking really, really good as well. And Taki's like showing off cheap memory cards as well for PS1, PS2. They look cool, right? Let's. So this. I'm not a fan of Darius so much. Let's go here. Oh, so we've got Mortal Kombat 2 Unlimited. So this is the Mega Drive version. Let's have a look at this. So this is obviously going to have some kind of soundtrack going for it. So I wonder what soundtrack it is, whether it's the arcade soundtrack or a completely different one. So I remember Mortal Kombat 2 more on the SNES than the actual Mega Drive. I remember it. That's where I remember it from. Not so much from the Mega Drive. Let's check it out. Who's going to be picking up the... Oh, I plan on using Retro Tinker 20. Oh, right. Okay, nice. I thought we were discussing earlier. I'm still a 1080p guy that's happy with vanilla shaders that are offered by here. Oh, wow. You can be Shang Tsung and Goro in here as well. Let's go Goro, man.
Kitaro.
Oh, I thought Goro. That's Kitaro. Right. Okay. Is that like Goro's cousin or something? Wow, that is beefy. Okay, maybe that's a little bit of OP there. Kintaro, okay. He hasn't got much in terms of moves, you know? But he's very, very powerful. Okay, let's run something else. Let's do Street Fighter. I hope Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Hyperstone Heist is in here. That's a really good game. It's I'd say it's the best out of all the Turtles games. You know, just for the hit detection alone. You know, something that the original Turtles game in the arcade, terrible hit detection. When it came to Turtles in Time, hit detection feels better, but it's still not on par with something like Streets of Rage. But the one on the actual Mega Drive felt really, really good. Big shout out to Pyron, man. Wicked. This guy does really, really good hacks. So I wonder what is all remastered about this as well. So let's go hyper fighting. We'll leave it on like the default speed. Am I in here? Oh, here we go. Let me put down that for me as well. Hopefully sound should be... This sounds like potentially the 3DO soundtrack, right? Could I be wrong? Okay, so my boy Jimmy. Now, guys, I'm going to make excuses already. I'm using the 8-bit toe controller, and with this one, sometimes I'll jump by accident, but that's more of a me thing. Now you die. You tried. Wicked. Oh, Vampire Savior. Yeah, spinning. So, spinning grooves, right? That Vampire Savior was something I remember after Super Turbo, seeing that thinking, wow, it looks amazing. But I never got to play it back in the day. Oof. Oof! Wow. Okay, I can't believe I took that one back, guys. If you're enjoying the stream, then pressing that like button does help. If you would indulge, or obviously if you hate it, press that dislike button. Be like, Pixel, we hate you. We come here to press the dislike button. No problem. Good soundtrack. Okay, my boy Jimmy. Yeah, PS1 when it came out was amazing. We were talking about it last time, and the first time I played it, there was a guy I went to school with, and his mum was fit. Like when he was young, everyone loved this guy's mum, man. She must have had him when she was like 16 or something, right? So when we were like 15, 16, she must have been like 30 or something, you know. And I remember it was. I think I'd finished school. I was out of school by then, and this guy had it, man. And yeah, I went around his house and I was playing it, man. But yeah, the guy must have known everyone fancied his mum. His mum was, you know, young and like fit, you know. So you can imagine as you know, teenagers like 15, 16 or whatever, just thinking like, wow, his mum's super hot. But yeah, I saw the PlayStation around then. He showed me Gran Turismo on it, man, and it was amazing. I remember playing Gran Turismo for the first time. It was difficult. It's one of those games which was difficult to play because it was obviously more of a simulation than an arcade game. But nonetheless, it was really, really good. I'm thinking like WoW, and seeing stuff like Wipeout, the original Tekken. I did eventually get a PlayStation 1, Tekken 1, Tekken 2. I remember having Tekken 2 and not having an SD card. And just having to play, unlock all the characters and then turn the damn thing off. Do you know, I want to pick another character quickly. Hope you guys don't mind. Oh, is there not a soft way to reset it? Let's see if it... Do I have to put again? I have to put a game in again. Let's just want to pick. I want to see if I can do an always always with the stories. Guys, I just remember this crazy story, man. It's a long one to get into, to be honest, but yeah, it was nuts. I was telling someone at work where we kind of remembered this. I'll try and say it in a way so I don't go into anything rude here, right? But so a friend of mine, he's a fireman. I'm gonna go Champion Edition this time. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Okay, so all right. So a friend of mine was a fireman. They got called out to this job where the ambulance service were called. There was 2 men who were in a relationship, and one of them decided, you know, when he wasn't at his largest size, you're gonna have to read the innuendos, decided to put a ring on his private parts. So what happened is, when the private parts expanded, the ring got stuck on there, right? And it couldn't come off. So the ambulance were there, and they called the fire brigade. They said, look, we can't get this thing off. And this guy, his private part, my friend described it. He said it was like a balloon. He said this thing here was like a massive balloon pixel. He goes, I didn't think someone's private part could extend to this part, but what happened, it was on there when it was small, the ring went on and it blew up like a balloon. And he goes, the amount of pain this guy was in, right? He goes, unbearable. So he goes, the ambulance didn't know how to deal with it. They were like, look, we don't know what to do. How do we get this thing off this guy? And so what my friend did was he ran his own like fire station, so he was quite high up. And so what happened was, they've got these machines. Now, these machines are like massive, you know, those ones that take up the whole road, and they've got all this equipment on them, right? And they've got this big long arm on them, kind of like, think like a crane, like a mobile crane. And right on the end of the mobile crane, it's got a tip that is the size of like a pen point, right? And what this does is, this machine's used for, you know, if there's an earthquake or there's a building collapse or something, so what it does is, let's say someone's buried underneath a building, all this rubble, right? But they're alive, and you've got big slabs of concrete on them. So what this thing does is, see, that's what I'm talking about, the accidental jumps there, right? That's what I do with this controller. So imagine this thing with the size of a pen point, right? This big machine puts all this pressure in there, and it goes into the size of this pen point tip. And for example, if you're stuck under concrete or big objects, it will crack that object, but it won't crush whatever's underneath. So essentially, it's a way of getting to the person that's stuck in some kind of rubble or something bad, but crushing whatever it is on top of them, but without that actually crushing down on them. Hopefully that makes sense. So they had to, now there's 3 of these machines in the country, placed strategically around the country to deal with disaster. There's a specialist crew that works on there. They're always on standby. It goes through different checks. So my friend said, look, we're going to have to call in this machine. That's the only thing that I can think of, because if we try and cut it or do anything, this guy is going to lose his private parts, right? We can't do that. So they got this machine, and the first machine came in. It took like another hour to get there by the time it got ready and to come down. They got the person to the location where they were going to put this pen point on it to exert the pressure onto the ring to break it, and not actually damaging his private parts, right? So obviously he can be all normal again, right? They got this machine, and as it turned out, the part that they needed wasn't actually working. It wasn't working. They checked the service record to say last time it was serviced and checked it was working, but when they got it wasn't working. And this guy's still in pain. His privates are like a massive balloon. He can't do anything. There's no way they can get this out without literally cutting the guy's organ off. So my friend says, all right, we're going to have to get the other machine. The other machine is like 250 miles away. So they had to wait for that to come down, which took like another another, I don't know, 4 hours or something. So they're all there at the scene. This guy's in agony. Anyway, the second machine comes down. They put this tip on this guy's private parts. They boom, press it, and the ring snaps, but none of the pressure goes onto his private parts. And my friend said, Pixel, I did not know a man's part could blow up that big like a balloon. And he goes, as soon as the ring broke, it was like letting the air out of a balloon, like it was, and it went back to normal. He goes, the look on the guy's face, just the fact that he was now out of pain was, he goes, it was priceless, absolutely priceless. And yeah, that was that story. So that was a random one. Let's try and do this, and we'll put on another game. Whoops, there you go. See, I always jump by accident on this controller, man. And that's a good controller, but for me, playing Street Fighter on this doesn't do it. All right, at least we've done the bonus stage. Okay, what's this one here? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, okay, that's the same one. I've got it in a different folder. What's this one here? Turtles of Rage Reshelled. Okay, what's Turtles? Oh, because that's gonna be Streets. What's this one? I'm curious now because we've done Shredder's Re-Revenge, and this is Turtles of Revenge. Let's see, winners don't use drugs, and they've kind of used a glowing font there, which is different, which kind of makes you indicate that maybe you are on drugs. Okay, so this is going to be slightly different. 1 turtle, 2 turtles. Okay, cool.
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
Okay.
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
Okay, so this is actually Streets of Rage 2, but with turtles. Oh, look, you've got a back attack as well. I feel like the turtles look a bit small compared to the guys, though. Maybe it should have been a bit bigger. Good soundtrack as well, though. The something with these ROM hacks is the character sprites are way too small. So Leo just looks too small. It's almost like he stepped into the land of the giants, you know? Okay, let's run something else. But it is fun having a look at, oh, Truxton World. Okay, let's have a look at this. Again, like the soundtracks are what we're going for over here. We're looking at the MSU1 stuff on the Mega Drive, on the Mega CD core. Oh, we're definitely going easy, man. Oops. Okay, yeah, it's got a auto fire button. How accurate this is to the arcade version, actually. I don't know the arcade version too well. Oh, I realise that I've left the sound quite loud in this, so we'll turn it down in a sec. Okay. Okay, that was, I even knew I was walking into that. That was terrible. Okay, there's lots and lots of stuff here. Okay, so, ooh, wonder what Castlevania Bloodlines has a really good soundtrack as it is. So I'm wondering, like, what are they gonna make between here? Okay, I tell you, between M64 Replay 2 and whatever Hatego. By the way, guys, just to kind of clarify, Hatego is not Yeah, so like Hatego's not making an FPGA device. He's not into hardware at all. He will support whatever hardware comes out, right? So whatever comes out, he's all about supporting as many different platforms as he can. So if there's a way he can get JT Frame on there and it can be tweaked, because at the moment, look, he supports the MiST, he supports the SIDI, he supports the SIDI 128, he supports the MiSTer, and he supports the Analog Pocket. That's 5 platforms just straight out of the bat. Likely Hatego would have supported the Tang series of consoles, but I think there's something in there that makes it difficult for JT Frame to go on there, or just something that doesn't make it makes it difficult or not worthwhile. The Replay 2 is obviously Mike J knows Hatego, and the Replay 2 have actually added older SD RAM on there just to make sure older cores can work. So that's that there. But Hatego isn't you know, he said in the interview that he's got this new FPGA hardware, which he said he's got, but it's not his project. As well as that, I think someone asked him on a Discord recently, like, how many different future FPGA devices do you know about? And he specifically said 3. So one of them will be Replay 2, I imagine. One will be a tacky one, and one will be this other one that obviously it's not fully revealed, or it's not revealed. The information's not out there public. So Hatego's cool. Hatego he'll support as many systems as he can. If you make an FPGA platform and he can support it, he will support it. So that's an important thing to remember. You know, his thing is making the games and getting them out there. And I always encourage people to support Hatego, because the money that we give to him via Patreon goes towards development, man. It goes towards, he's got like, I can't remember now, 2 or 3 members of staff. He might have currently 3 or 4 even that he's hired for a period of time to get through some stuff. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff that happens there which a single person won't be able to do. Right, let's see what soundtrack we're going to get. Banging. What was this special attack? Forget. Here we go. That's it. I really like this game, man. I think it's really, really good. Out of like the classic Vanias, this is one of the best ones. And this is one really good thing we have got with this Mega CD core, is playing these Mega Drive games with this new soundtrack, you know, just really, really good. This is where the monkeys come out, I can't remember. Castlevania games have always had a rocking soundtrack, man. I like the evolution of these little merman dudes as well. Eric Lacard is just brilliant with his 8-way attack though, really good. I've always prefer him to John Morris. Is it John Morrison? Oh, I can't run up the stairs and attack up as well. What a game. Okay, first boss. Look at that, look how cool that looks. Bit tricky to dodge this one here. Okay, he's dead. There you go, guys. Great, great soundtrack. good soundtrack on this. Let's run something else. Cheeky boys. Hey, let's do Ghouls and Ghosts. What's the best version? I think the best version is on the PC Engine. Is it a Super Graphics? At least if I remember correctly. I need to make sure I run Lords of Thunder because I've put that as the name of the game that we're showing. Do you know, guys, this is a game that I love and hate at the same time. It's too difficult. Quackity quack quack. Okay, ducks can't climb ladders. Roast. I played like, what's that new one on the Switch? Like Ghosts and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts Resurrected. Man, really, really tough. I actually preferred the original. I feel like I'm invincible here. Never mind, let's rock something else on. Ooh, Golden Axe. I wonder what soundtrack Golden Axe has got. I wonder if it's got the orchestra one actually. That's really, really cool. Has anyone hacked Super Ghouls and Ghosts on SNES to run without slowdown? It might be, Poochie. Have a look at, so Kando12 does fast ROMs. So just search for the game and put fast ROM at the end of it. I know I've got a list of them. You know what, let's have a quick look. I don't know if I won't show the games actually, so no, I can't look at them. I have got fast ROMs. I've got fast ROMs on this thing where they are there, but I don't know if Ghouls and Ghosts is there. But hey, isn't that slowdown going to save you a little bit, right? When you're dying very, very easily. But yeah, someone have a look for Kando12 fast ROM, see if you can get it. So again, great soundtrack. You know what, I'm going to go Axe Battler today. I always pick the Dwarf for Taris, but I'm going to go Axe Battler. I never picked this guy. There we go, guys. We've got a full orchestra soundtrack here. I mean, I've got to be honest with you, I actually really like the original soundtrack more than this orchestra one. So it's a mixed bag. Like, I love the effort, I love the soundtracks that we got, but some games, like the original soundtrack's so good, I just don't like the remixes as much. I do appreciate them though, however. Oh man. I don't even know what his full magic looks like, you know? Obviously the women's magic is the best. Okay, we're at full. Nice, we'll use it on the bosses here. Okay, where are you guys? Okay, like a little volcano earthquake type of thing. Not bad at all. Right, let's run another game because I think we've got about less than 30 minutes left before I have to go. Wow. Let's hear, should we hear some MJ? Let's hear some MJ in Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Oh, nice. Okay, thank you, Read the Restart Point, for confirming that. Cheers. I have, yeah. Essential Nonsense. I was actually debating doing a Super Nintendo stream today instead, the SNES one. The thing is with the infidelity ones, I love them, but doing them on streams, copyright issues always flag up. Like, the intros he uses are brilliant, but you'll always get, actually I didn't get that with Mike Tyson's Punch Out, but I know the Turtles one, it'll get flagged up for copyright content. So playing it on YouTube without taking something out, it does that. So if you do the video, you can show the gameplay and everything, but you can't show the intro movies he uses, and intro movies are a big part of it for me. I love the fact, I remember streaming his DuckTales and it ran the intro, and all of a sudden it was like, yep, you're using copyright content in your videos, so I had to remove that part out of it. I think either that or just demonetize. Sometimes I just demonetize the streams if I really like what's there. Michael. I forgot I have to check behind the doors. Did I miss any doors back here? Okay, we've done the stage, boys. You'll never catch me. I need to do a Michael Jackson intro as well, actually. Alright, let him die. Okay, Michael Jackson. Is he really dead, though, is the question. Oh, what's the Outrun soundtrack? That'll be interesting. Maybe the arcade soundtrack? Or, oh, imagine if it's got the soundtrack from Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast. That'll be good. Magical sound show each and every time. Where's the gear change, man? Oh, okay, it's down. Or was it automatic? Oh no, it is, yeah, it's down. Okay. Oof. I mean, I don't understand why you would have up and down for gear when you've got like 3 buttons there. Okay, game over. I deserve that. Ooh, wonder what Sonic's gonna have. That's gonna be interesting. What is Sonic gonna have as far as MSU1 soundtracks go? Nice, I like it. I mean, the original soundtrack's good as well. Oh no, I missed the bonus. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, I did. Okay, good soundtrack there. Let's see what else we got. So what's Streets of Rage 2 gonna have as just a soundtrack hack? Let's have a look. Interesting. I mean, the Streets of Rage soundtrack is banging anyway. Okay, jazzed up a bit. Okay, I like it. Music's jamming. Nice. Okay, what else have we got here? Ooh, Strider. Oh, maybe Strider's gonna have the arcade one. Sunset Riders. Let's see what we're gonna get here for MSU1. Yeah, go. I think is it Go Straight or Going Straight? But yeah, banging soundtrack. Even to be honest, that version was good as well. That almost seems like like maybe of a tribute album or something. Go Carmano. Oh wow, completely different game. Yeah, it's the arcade soundtrack, isn't it? This is not the arcade version. Wow, the Super Nintendo one's leaps above this, man. I've got to get the bulls coming in. I've got the chickens running. Okay, let's try something else. This is the arcade soundtrack in here, though. Which is this one? To the Hyperstone Heist. Yeah, I think that's the one. That's the one. Excellent. This is a really good Turtles game, by the way, guys. Yeah, I don't know. Is there enough cowboy games? I'll have to go into emulation then to get stuff like Cowboys and Moo-Mesa. That might be a tough one. That would be better as a video and not a stream. You know, like what cowboy games do we have? And you just run with the cowboy games. So this one here, the Hyperstone Heist, excellent hit detection in this. Just really, really good. We've got Mikey on this, our boy Mikey. Let's go. Okay. Look at that hit detection, amazing on this. Okay, interesting. Good soundtrack though. Let's. I'm looking forward to this game coming out as an FPGA core one day. Two Crude Dudes, or also known as Crude Busters. I knew this is Crude Busters, not Two Crude Dudes, I think. But yeah, hopefully we'll get the arcade core of this. I didn't actually know this is actually a follow-up to Bad Dudes vs Dragon Ninja. I mean, it doesn't exactly look like the game, but apparently that's what it is. So I'm not too familiar with the Mega Drive version. It's not something I had. This is something I played in the arcade. It just looked really, really good. And to be honest, even looking at this, it looks very similar to the arcade. This looks like a good arcade port. So I wonder if they've used the arcade soundtrack in this. What was really cool though is you could pick up one of them and just dash it on the other ones. Yeah, this is the arcade soundtrack, I'm sure of it. Love all the stuff that you can pick up in this. The little dude. Let's pick up the big dude and chuck him on the little dude. Ah, little guy killed me. Right, okay, let's finish up because we've got about 10 minutes left. Let's finish up by actually going over to some Mega CD game, actual Mega CD games now. So let's go over to Japan. Maybe there's some. What's this game here? I know there was some good side scrollers. I don't know if this was one of them. Let's have a look. Mega CD 2. Let's have a look. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, it could be. It could be. I mean, you could do like something more general fighting games, or you can do it, but they usually work better as videos just to kind of get everything together. Gex, was that out for the Mega Drive or Mega CD? Was it? If not, we can give it a shot. Why not? Let's go. Was this one of the games that doesn't work, or is it going to work? No, it is working. Oh, wow. I like this game. It'd be nice if there was a hit to the hits, like a sound to the hits, sorry. Okay, let's use my special move. Oh, that bar gang. I wonder if that's, oh, is that my special bar or something? Do like a jumping attack, looks really cool. A running and jumping attack actually. Let's see what the special is this time. Oh wow, interesting. Nice use of graphics there. Like, this game feels good, it just doesn't feel complete. I like that. I like how she's got the sword and then it goes into a kick. Okay, nice. No worries, essential nonsense. Take care, man. Have a good day. Oops. Let me do a special and then we'll back out. What's this one? All right, let's run some other game. What's this in? Captain Tsubasa. Okay, no idea what this is, but we'll run with it. No idea what we're going into here, guys. What we got left? Ooh, five-ish minutes left. Tecmo, okay, that should be fun. What are we doing? Come on, look. Okay, football game. Oh, is this going to be like an RPG football game, or? I think it is. Yeah, let's exit this one. Text heavy. You know what? I forgot to do the game that I had in the title. Oh, you can select the game. You can select the game. Okay, that's weird. That loaded without me having to reset it. Interesting. Unless, oh, it has. It's loaded. Perfect. Yeah, so you know when you do your stream or a video, you can put a name of a game that is about this game, and I chose Lord of the Thunder, but I usually like showing that game, or sometimes I start with it so I know I'll get it in there just in case someone sees it and they think, yeah, we're doing this for Lord of the Thunder. So I think I've played this one. This is out for the PC Engine CD as well, right? It's an interesting shmup. I know a lot of people really like this. I love. Oh, sorry, I really should dodge the bullets. I love the melee attack. Oh, look at that! Look at that dragon there, man. I love the melee attack that when you get close to the enemy, the one that comes out looks really good. Good soundtrack as well. It's a very good game, man. I played this on, it's one that people always speak about with the PC Engine CD. But obviously out for the Mega CD as well. It's a great game. Let's fire. Oh, I've used my special, only had one. Okay, good game, playing badly. Let's run with something else. I think Lunar was one of the games that maybe potentially Zolfa was speaking about not quite working properly. What's Mickey Mania? Outrageous. What else? Let's see. Revenge of the Ninja. I have to check that out. Revenge of the Ninja. What the heck is that about? Yeah, that game, yeah. So that is Lords of Thunder. So if you look at a video and it like YouTube will highlight a game. So when you do a video and this, you put it in the gaming category, it asks you what game. So usually if I'm covering a particular game, I'll put it in. If I'm doing a stream, then I'll pick one game for that system. And in this case, I'll pick Lords of Thunder. Revenge of the Ninja. All right. Superb. Come on, just give us some action. I don't want to pause the damn thing. Oh, it's one of those FMV games. I think I'm actually playing now. Okay, let me look out for the prompts now. But he got stabbed up. Dodged it like a ninja. So this is one where you really want to memorize everything that goes, you know. But once you memorize it, it'll be like a nice cartoon. So it's left. Left here again. Down. Okay, got that one. I think it's up, yeah. Oof. Okay, we done the stage, boys and girls. Okay.
What?
Too late. You have like a split second to get it in there, man. Poochie, thank you. Means a lot. Let's continue. Let's do that. Let's see what we can do in the second stage, guys. Gonna wrap up very shortly. If you did enjoy this stream in any capacity, then pressing that like button really does help out. Really does. So let's have a look. Oh no, I need to press a button. Okay, so it's down. I don't know what the red button is, but I'll try A. Down and A. Let's see.
What?
Cool. Again, the button. Nice. You can pick a direction. I've gone that way. Okay. Stage clear. O.M.A.Hei-Long. Congratulations. We've done the second stage. Uh-oh. Who's this big dude? Punch him in the nuts. So down, back. Cool. Makes sense. Back again. Okay. And we're out. Okay, interesting. Let's I know this is a game that many people like, and this is one of the reasons people are always like, we really want this core to come out for the Analog Pocket, and hopefully it will one day. You know, Mazamar's done a lot of work getting the CD working on the Analog Pocket, so that's why we have the PC Engine CD core. Hopefully he'll come back to it. I know a lot of people are waiting for an update on that core. I for the whole part do enjoy what I do play of that core when I play that core. Yeah, I know a lot of people want Snatcher on there. Okay, so which one am I picking? Internal? Okay, let's just go with it. I don't know which one it is. Okay, so this is a game many people like, Snatcher. So this is Hideo Kojima. Hopefully I've said it right. Hideo Kojima. This is one of his games, and a lot of people really like. Consider potentially this may be to even be like the best game on the system. I really do hope it goes into some kind of a tracked mode. Doesn't look like it is, so we'll go joypad only. Press that button there. And hopefully it'll run us into a good intro while I do my outro. Okay, yeah, entirely coincidental, right guys? If you think it's you, it's not. It is coincidence. But guys, that's kind of it for this stream. The Mega CD core got updated. I know it says, I'll copy the title for the previous one over. You know, but is as good as it gets. There's still room for improvement on this, so that was just me being lazy and copying it over from the previous Neo Geo title, which really is as good as it gets. But Mega CD is a good system. It's not something, I'm trying to think if I ever played it when it actually came out. When it came out, did I play it? I can't remember. I don't think I did, or if I did, I don't remember anything of it. Oh, actually, no, maybe I did. I might have played it in a game store or somewhere like Computer Exchange where they had them. So it's an interesting system to check out. It is fun. There are some fun games on there. I particularly feel like the Mega Drive games with the MSU soundtrack really gives value to this score, and some of the greatest games that you can play the Mega Drive Street Fighter with. I think that was the 3DO soundtrack from the 3DO version of Super Street Fighter 2, but obviously not the Super Stages. The other ones, I could be wrong, it could be from, no, actually no, I was going to say 15th Anniversary Collection, but that had the option to use the 3DO soundtrack as well. So yeah guys, it's a cool little system. It's well worth checking out. Thank you for everyone that attended the stream, watched, comment, any of that stuff. Always appreciated. Love hanging out with you guys. I'm now gonna kind of get ready, see if the wife needs anything, and then I'm gonna pop out to see a friend of mine, the guy that actually introduced me to MiSTer. His mum's about like 2 miles from me, so he's come around there. I said I'll come and pick you up and go to our local arcade, so that should be a little bit of a fun day, a couple of hours, maybe playing some he plays ST Super Turbo. I like playing Third Strike more, but I'll play ST with him. I like ST as well. He's really good. He's a lot better than me, so I end up getting battered. I have to pick old Sagat and just try and just spam him with Tiger shots and just zone him, man. You know, classic 101. He's very good, and he usually ends up getting more wins than I do. You know, it'll be like, if we play, a set between us will be like 10-3 or something, you know. That's how much better he is, but it's good. He makes me want to be a better player. But guys, with that, I'll bid you farewell. Snatcher is a well sought after, a well liked game by many. Maybe I should play it one day, maybe something on a Steam Deck on emulation or something, until we get a handheld MiSTer or anything like that. But yeah, that's it guys. Be freaking awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.